Welcome back to Preservation Travels with Lane and Kevin here at our Restoration Nation. Today, we're so proud to bring you Marlsgate, a neoclassical revival masterpiece designed by famed architect Charles Thompson and nestled here in the heart of our home state of Arkansas. This beautiful property was occupied by the Dortch family for generations and still stands today as a testament to neoclassical architecture. Come along with us today as we give you a tour of this beautiful home. Marlsgate sits at the center of the Dortch Plantation, located near Scott, Arkansas. Marlsgate occupies the site of a much earlier plantation house and faces Bearskin Lake, one of many small lakes formed by the changing course of the nearby Arkansas River. Marlsgate was designed by noted Arkansas architect Charles L. Thompson and was completed in 1904. Together, the house and outbuildings represent plantation life in the Mid-South during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. While serving as the primary residence for 3 generations of the Dortch family, Marlsgate was also the headquarters for farming operations of the Dortch Plantation. Under the stewardship of William Dortch, approximately 100 tenant families lived on the Dortch Plantation. By the time of his death in 1913, the farm had grown to 7,000 acres. Over the years, farming operations included raising cotton and soybean, growing hay and corn for feeding cattle and mules, and dairying. More than 25 farm structures dating from 1888 to 1930 remain on the Dortch Plantation. Marlsgate is a 2.5-story structure crowned with a high, hipped roof. A 2-story portico supported by square brick columns with Ionic capitals dominates the facade. A 2nd-story balcony projects over the entry and features urn-shaped balustrades and paired brackets. Many of the original buildings from Marlsgate Plantation have been relocated here to the Scott Settlement Plantation site. This is the original main house for the Marlsgate Dortch family plantation. This home is representative of the architectural style of most southern plantation and farmers' homes, not the ideal that we've been given through movies and books like Gone with the Wind and Jezebel. This amazing property was built as the culmination of years of hard work by the Dortch family and has every bell and whistle included in it to show off that hard work and wealth. So let's start here in the main entryway. Again, as always, the space that guests would have been greeted for generations as they came into the home and are still greeted today when they come in for tours, weddings, and social events. You enter through the original front door that has its beveled glass and 2 side lights that retain their original beveled glass.
But one of the things that is so spectacular about this property is that every single room has a unique pressed tin ceiling. Here in the entryway, we have what is reminiscent of a coffered ceiling from Tudor era England, stunning throughout the entry. And then the pièce de résistance in the entryway, this grand central stair, flanked on either side by fluted Ionic columns. And these are quintessential Ionic columns with the egg and dart molding at the top and the fluting, entering up on a grand oak staircase. Pretty impressive for your friends and guests who would have made their way out into the country across from Bearskin Lake to visit the Dortch family. Now let's go into the double parlor and see what treasures are in there. Here we are in the beautiful front formal parlor. Again, you can't help but have your breath taken away by these pressed tin ceilings in this room featuring putti and a griffin motif all around the perimeter of the room. I have to draw your attention to the incredible height of these ceilings. These are 13-foot ceilings and all the doors are 12-foot tall doors. They're absolutely monumental. I look minuscule compared to the size of these doors, and I love that. But this room is full of opulent details in every corner. You'll notice all of the original glass is still intact and is beveled. You'll see that this room is set for entertaining. Can you imagine having your wedding or social event here? I certainly can. Let's take a look at the beautiful dining room. Here we are in the monumental dining room. Look at this table, set for a dinner party, filled with fine china and silver. The current owners of this home have absolutely filled it with exquisite 19th and 20th century antiques. And as a collector myself, I want to go shopping in here. But again, I want to point your attention to the ceilings, another beautiful and unique pressed tin design featuring oak leaf acorn and flower swags. My favorite detail in this room is this beautiful Eastlake overmantel. The Eastlake period is my favorite period in decoration and design, and this is a stunning example of the period in gilt. I love it. A beautiful room that has hosted dinner parties for generations. I also love this incredible side door entrance into the dining room with the glass panel at the top. I have to confess to you, I'm a little puzzled as to the glass panel's purpose because it stands at about 10 feet tall. So unless the servants that served here were 10 feet tall, I don't know what that glass panel is for. It's a mystery for all of us to find out together. Let's go across the hall into the family's parlor. Through the opposing set of 11-foot pocket doors, we come into the family's private parlor. You'll notice this space is slightly smaller relatively speaking, a little more intimate scale. Another beautiful pressed tin ceiling. You're gonna hear me say that over and over and over in this video, but each room has a unique design. I don't know that I've ever had the privilege of viewing a property that has this many unique tin patterns in a residential property. But my favorite part of this room is actually what it's connected to. There's a four-season room out here that's my favorite space on the entire downstairs. Its informality mixed with just a hint of high style make it perfect for me. Come through. Don't miss this incredible egg and dart door with its dental molding and original beveled glass. If we had any doubts to the date of construction of this home, this door screams 1904 neoclassical revival. That egg and dart design, quintessentially this period. Well, here it is, a four-season sunroom off of the informal family parlor. But look at this massive fireplace with its original mantle, which I imagine was originally stained. From the patterning that I can see on the paint, I have a feeling that there's a shellac underneath here. But my favorite part are these hand-painted tiles. Again, do we guess that maybe the first lady of the house painted these and had them installed here? It's a beautiful nature scene with hunting dogs in some of my favorite colors of the period. So yes, this mantelpiece and this space are one of my favorites in the house.
Hi friends, this episode is brought to you by Blissy. Look, we're down here in Natchez, Mississippi, and we are working hard on Pearl, and I am exhausted. And what do I need? I need some good sleep. Look what came in the mail for me like today. Look at this beautiful box of Blissy Sleep Essentials. Blissy is 100% natural silk. It's hypoallergenic, which is so important this time of year when allergens are everywhere. Their sleep products are made to help you get the best night's rest that you can. My package includes a Blissy pillowcase, which is gonna keep my hair fresh and lovely. It prevents breakage by 43%. A sleep mask, which is so important when all I want is a good night's rest, and some lavender sleep spray. Look how beautiful this box of goodies is. It's literally the perfect gift for the love of your life that needs a good night's rest. This is the perfect gift for Mother's Day. What mother do you know of any age that couldn't enjoy the gift of a blissful night's sleep? So, Blissy is the box you want to send the loves in your life. If you want to take advantage of Blissy for the loves in your life, go to blissy.com/restoration for 30% off your first order. 30% plus free shipping worldwide. So all of you who watch us from around the globe, you too can enjoy Blissy at 30% off with free shipping.
Hey Lane, what you doing?
I'm trying to get my Blissy sleep. Shh.
This is a first floor bedroom, and I have a feeling it served that purpose from the beginning of the construction of this property. This is one of my favorite bedrooms because it is decorated in mostly an Empire style. Here we have an incredible Empire full tester bed. I'll tell you the difference between a full tester and a half tester a little bit later on in the tour. Behind me is a beautiful burl wood chest of drawers with mother of pearl inlay on the pulls. And then this incredible fireplace mantle with, once again, these 1x6 tiles that you know are a weakness of mine. These in this incredible blue-green glaze, topped with a gilt over mirror. I love this space. And of course, what do we have but another magnificent, magnificent pressed tin ceiling. This house is full of treasures around every corner. So let's go up that grand stair and see what's hiding up there. Every inch of Marlsgate is literally filled with treasure, whether it be architectural or antique. come up to the landing and let's take a look at the stained glass that's hiding behind the beautiful portieres. Can you imagine being a debutante and making your grand debut down this staircase? Okay, I know some of you can't at all. That's beyond your comprehension in any way, shape, or form, but I can. I would love to make a grand entrance down this stairway. But this landing has some really special elements. First of all is the original stained glass that remains in the transoms above this huge pier mirror. Now, I do want to address this. Most people know, but some people get a little confused. The space in between two windows like these, the architectural term for that space is the pier, P-I-E-R, not P-E-E-R. And this is a pier mirror designed to fit neatly into that architectural space to bounce light around a space. Here we would not have had a lot of light, so this would have served to illuminate the area. We often see pier mirrors that are short and they have mirrors underneath, and people mistakenly call those petticoat mirrors. And it's a myth, it's an apocryphal story, that those mirrors were for young ladies to check their petticoats before they went out to make sure their petticoats weren't showing. But in fact, they're just pier mirrors that help bounce light around a space. So there's your little bit of antique history along with this beautiful home's history. Let's take a look at the bedrooms upstairs. Look at this enormous second floor landing. This is as big as a lot of people's homes. This is a huge home, 11,500 square feet total. And above us is another exquisite coffered pressed tin ceiling with egg and dart design, as well as a cornucopia filled with fruits and flowers. Kevin says this may be his favorite ceiling, but I'm not sure which one is my favorite. Let's take a look at all of these beautiful individual bedrooms. Well, here we have a half tester bed. Downstairs we had the full tester. Here we have the half tester. Not a full canopy, only a half canopy. Full canopies, full tester beds were originally designed so that the occupant could be surrounded by curtains. Those canopies were made to hold full curtaining, which would have held in warmth in the winter and then served in the summer with a mosquito net to keep out insects. As ventilation improved, as time went on, we didn't need quite the full draping, so the trend went to the half tester bed, and this is an Eastlake half tester. I have two of these just waiting to be put back together and installed in Helen when we have her ready to go, so I can't wait to look at them like this. This bedroom also features an incredible pressed tin ceiling. The ceilings in the bedrooms up here are in the Art Nouveau style, so you'll see a much more free-flowing floral design in these pressed tin ceilings. And then of course we have this exquisite ebonized living room set, full parlor set in this space. Bedroom number one, full of treasure. Let's see what else we can find. Well, here we're in a multi-purpose room between two of the large bedrooms. The owners currently have this gorgeous gilt French provincial set in here and a beautiful crystal chandelier. Again, the Preston ceilings have that Art Nouveau design, but originally this space could have been a number of things, and I would love to know how it was intended. It could have been a bedroom, a small bedroom, which might have served for a servant for the 2 occupants of the larger bedrooms. It could have been a dressing room for the ladies. It could have been a sitting room, or it could have been a nursery. But this is a wonderful connecting space between 2 beautiful bedrooms. And this is the second bedroom that connects to that space in between, the in-between room. Another glorious Art Nouveau pressed tin ceiling. I'm going to point them out in every room because I may never get a chance to do it again. And here we have a full canopy bed. Now, what is this? Most of you know, but some of you may not. This is a bed warmer. Back when it was cold, you'll see these rooms don't have fireplaces. The bedrooms upstairs don't have fireplaces, and that's not unusual here in the South. It's very warm all year round. We rarely have truly extended periods of cold weather, but we do get some cold nights. So you fill your bed warmer with hot coals from the fire, you run it under the sheets, and then you hop in and your bed is toasty warm. Let's go on and see the other bedrooms. Another glorious pressed tin ceiling. What can I say? Absolutely stunning in the Art Nouveau design. This bedroom features a full 4-poster, full canopy, Eastlake design bed. So it's a really unique transition piece because usually by the time we're into that Charles Eastlake aesthetic, we have half testers, not 4-poster full canopies. So it's a wonderful and unique example of the type. And then of course, this Tremont mirror, which is beautiful in the French design. This house is filled with treasures. Everywhere I turn, there's something else I want to take home with me. And the owner of this house obviously has the same passion that I do for China. So it's a problem for me walking through here. Come along to the other rooms. One of the most difficult things to integrate into these historic homes are modern bathrooms that don't feel anachronistic to the space. And I think these homeowners have done an incredible job making this very functional, very modern bathroom feel like it was always here. This is the room that has my favorite pressed tin ceiling just because of the way that it's been painted. One of my favorite colors, a beautiful periwinkle blue with white trim. I love the ceiling and I love this very functional, very important, but very appropriately done space. Here we are in the last of the bedrooms upstairs. Again, you'll notice no fireplace up here. I am passionate about John Jelliff design furniture. And here we have a Jelliff couch with the matching side chair. Absolutely stunning. And yes, I want to take it home with me. And another Eastlake half tester bed. The homeowners have done an incredible job sourcing magnificent period appropriate antiques to fill these spaces. Now we have a real treat for you. We're going to the 4th floor. All right, you want to get me excited? This is how you get me excited. You go downstairs and you visit with the current owner about all the beautiful china in the house. And you say to her, I collect china and I'm passionate for it. And then she tells you, well, you know that the last Miss Dortch who lived here had her own kiln. And anytime anyone in the area got married, had a baby, or had their come out, she would paint china for them. And this cabinet is full of hand-painted china done by Mrs. Dortch, who lived here for many years. The thing that's really special about all of it, on the backs, it's signed by her, the year it was painted and for whom it was made. Not only that, but do you remember when we were just downstairs in that sunroom and I was telling you how much I love those tiles and maybe they were painted by the lady of the house? We got it confirmed. They were in fact painted by the lady of the house, the great-great-grandmother of the last occupant of this home. I'm not crying with envy, you're crying with envy. This space is my dream space, a conservatory or an orangerie, whichever you prefer. This space is glorious. Kevin and I both agree that we would take this property and live just right here, very happily, listening to the trickle of the fountain and watching the koi swim in the pond. What better place to wish you well and say goodbye than inside this beautiful dream space. Thank you for joining us today on our tour of Marlsgate. And don't forget, you can rent this space and make it your location for your dream wedding, a corporate event, or enjoy a tour with one of the many chartered group tours that come through here every year. We'll see you next time.